get this guitar dialed in. I don't know, man. I'm fighting with this thing. This thing's actually a great guitar. It's not a bad guitar. It's a Taylor. Taylor 214. It's a good guitar. I'm just trying to, I want to get the action down a little bit lower, but I think I might have some, I adjusted the truss rod a little bit, and then I think I had lowered this. I don't know what to do. I probably need to take the strings off and do a little, see if I have any high frets on here. I'd like to get it a little, I mean, it's low, but I know you can get these things lower. Anyway, so I wanted to talk to you guys today. Just I was on the YouTube the other day, and I checked out this this guy. He's got a solo thing. He has a channel about solo artists and stuff. I guess there's quite a few channels out there. I didn't realize there was, but I guess there is. But he kind of mentioned about interacting with the audience and so forth. So I agreed with some of the stuff he was saying. Actually, I agreed with everything this guy was saying, talking about it. I forgot. I think he's in Florida. He's got a bald head. You guys might have seen him before. He does. He offers advice, I guess, on soloing. But anyways, he's a music maker. It's interesting to see different regions and how he does it. You know, he's like, he brings his electric guitar and he does a little bit of like heavy metal, I guess, like heavy metal covers, and I don't know how that would go good in restaurants and stuff, but apparently it works for him. But anyway, so he was talking about interacting with it's not super important to really interact with the audience. I think it's what it is if you get into your own space and do your own thing. What are you doing, boy? And do your own thing, and everybody has their own style, just like everybody has their own style playing the neck on the guitar, right? They have their own style playing guitar, and everybody has their own fingerprint, right? So it's not super important to interact with the audience and constantly talk to the audience. I mean, I've heard people saying down the road that they go, yeah, he was, I've heard it a lot, actually. I've heard, yeah, I've seen this one guy, this one solo artist or whatever, but he talked way too much. And so I get that a lot, you know. I do interact. I never was. I was always kind of shy when I first started soloing, like 6 years ago or whenever it was. And I didn't really say too much to the audience. I just got into my own thing. But from day one, I got an amazing response. People loved what I did, and that was it. Nobody says, why don't you talk to the audience a little more? That's a thing where it's that depends on your personality. It's not a must. You don't have to interact with the audience. If you do what you do best and stick with what you do, you don't have to be out there telling jokes and talk about like there's this one guy, oh my God, he talked about his daughter or his granddaughter. He has a grandbaby. He went on this whole thing about his family, and I'm like, oh my God, dude, don't. I mean, that's kind of personal stuff. I mean, I guess each is their own. I mean, everybody wants to, I guess they share. And then he tells about how he worked with certain artists, the big national acts he's worked, had a chance to work with this guy or this guy, the other or whatever. And I'm like, oh, dude, I don't know. To me, it comes across like he's boasting a little bit, and it's just, they need to, what's important is that they stay in the moment with what you're doing. So if you do chit chat a little bit or do a little talking in between, just saying hi to the audience. I do, I say, hey, how you guys doing today in Big Bear? You guys doing okay? You getting through the year okay? Good to hear it. All right, and I'll say something like, "You guys have any requests?" And I go, "Okay, that's great." I don't even give them a chance to answer. It's just kind of like a little joke, loosen them up a little bit, and that's it. I cut it off. I don't really say anymore. Then I just get into what I'm doing. So, but that comes with a little time, playing for a while and and corresponding with the audience a little bit and getting them connected. They're already connected with you. If they enjoy what you're doing and you're digging what you're doing, that's the thing. You dig what you're doing. You just love the shit out of it. Trust me, they're gonna get locked in on you. They're gonna feel that they're there with you. It's just, that's it. So I just want to say that you guys, I saw this guy's post and I agreed with what he was saying if you're that type of personality, but to me, he talked a little bit too much. He was kind of pushing it, like you really need to, like, I don't know, I guess you need to be a spokesman for your brand or something, or just, to me, it just comes across like you're trying to sell yourself a little bit too much. It's not very genuine, but it's okay to get up there and talk. I'm just saying, just don't overdo it. Like I seen this guy, and I've seen this guy that was talking about this. I mean, he had a lot of great points on what he was saying. I dig it. I totally dig it. He had a lot of great points. But don't thrive on that. Don't get obsessed with that. Don't worry about it. Do what you do best. Get on the guitar. Make music with your guitar and get into what you're doing, and trust me, the rest will follow. It's that simple. So I just want to say that, like some of you guys starting off, do I need to do a little rap a little bit, this, that, and the other? No, you don't worry about that shit. I've done shows where I've had one of my best shows that I never even said anything, not even a little joke, and made people laugh, like a little. Yeah, and if you're gonna say jokes, dude, make sure they're just like, just a short, tiny little sentence. It has to be short. Don't go into a whole joke where, there's a big punchline or anything. Like, don't do that shit. That's you're a music maker, not a comedian. So just don't feel like you have to really communicate with the audience, because I thought about that when I first started playing. I'm like, okay, I guess I do need to, and you may want to introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Ted Nugent, and what I'm saying. I'm just joking around here, but you just don't get carried away with it, man. Don't worry about it. It's not something you have to emphasize. But you just make your music with your personality, with your soul and spirit, with what you do. Get on the guitar, sing those songs like they're your own, and trust me, the rest will follow. That's all I got to say, man. The rest will follow. All right, you guys, peace out. I'll talk to you guys next week. Ciao for now.